Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today's December 22nd, 2019. I wanted to share a piece of information with you about the winter solstice time, especially the winter solstice time in Israel. In America, December 21st was the timing of the winter solstice. But in Israel, the winter solstice time was 6:19 a.m. on December 22nd. Now, if we look at the calendar on December 22nd, we will see that the winter solstice began, or it occurred exactly on the 24th day of Kislev. So we are right now, the winter solstice in this year has brought us exactly to the day that is mentioned in the book of Haggai. And so we are here right now. This is where we are right now. It is the 24th of Kislev. The day, according to Haggai chapter 2, that is the shaking of the heavens and the earth, the 24th day of the 9th month. So I want to just let everybody know that today is a huge day. I mean, I think today remains a huge day to continue watching, and I wanted to share a couple more pieces of information with you connected to this. Okay, December 22nd. Okay, we know that December in the Gregorian calendar is the 12th month, but if we look at the original date of December 22nd, we will see that December was not the original 12th month. Starting in September, we can know that from the number in Latin, septimo, seventh. Siete, September is the 7th month. October, oops, I have a typo here. That should be 8. October is the 8th month. November is the 9th month, comes from Latin, nueve, and December is the 10th month, comes from Latin, dies, Spanish, dies, okay? So if we look at the December 22nd, we'll see that the actual way that this date would be written is 10/22. Now I want to show you the book of John, chapter 10, verse 22. Okay? The book of John, chapter 10, verse 22. This goes together with the date. So many things that we find that line up with dates within the written word of God. You almost wonder if this isn't the reason why they had to change the calendars, because God has everything perfectly coordinated in the Word of God, and if they didn't change the calendars, we could figure so many things out. We could understand, and so they wanted to confuse us. Well, anyway, in this year, this happens to line up. I don't think it would line up every year, obviously, but this is a critical time we are in right now. This watch time, 2019, and this happens to line up. So John 10:22. Just for those who still don't understand the importance of the Feast of Dedication or the Feast of Hanukkah, Jesus celebrated Hanukkah, and John 10:22 brings this to light. It says, "Then came the Feast of Dedication at Jerusalem, and it was winter. And Jesus was in the temple area, walking in Solomon's colonnade." Okay, so John 10:22 brings to our attention that Jesus celebrated the Feast of Dedication. And if we look at the calendar, we'll see that the 24th day of Kislev, in the evening, okay, the first candle will be lit. Okay, so the candle of Hanukkah, when the 24th day of Kislev ends, Hanukkah will begin at sundown later tonight in Israel at sundown, and the 24th day of Kislev will end, and the 25th day of Kislev will begin, and it's the beginning of Hanukkah. And so here it shows there's one candle. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know that the winter solstice time in Israel lines up with the 24th day of Kislev perfectly. I mean, it brought us right here to the day, to Hanukkah Eve, and we're still here in Hanukkah Eve, okay? When I share about dates, and, I'm watching, and I have specific time frames, involved with what I'm watching. I know we're watching the winter solstice, and there's a time there. But as we are watching also the 24th day of Kislev, we are in that time frame. We are in that watch. Okay, so it's important for us to stay vigilant, and I like to watch all the way through, okay? I like to remain vigilant and conscious about where I am and what is happening around us, and where we really are in time. And, if I'm watching the 24th day of Kislev, then I'm going to watch till sunset on, December 22nd in Israel. Because so many people, as soon as you cross midnight, it's over, the day's over. Well, no, it's not over. We're watching, we have to understand how our calendar connects with Israel, and how our days relate to the calendar of Israel. And so, the 24th day of Kislev does not end until sunset on Sunday, December 22nd. Okay, so, it's not too much information here. I don't want to be too long, but I do want to let everybody know that we remain in such an important time. I mean, I don't have prepared for this video the verses from Haggai chapter 2, but we've talked about that. Those who've been following what I've been sharing and what many people are looking at right now, the importance of Hanukkah. But the specific day written in the book of Haggai is Hanukkah Eve is the day for the shaking. Okay? So this is what we're watching. We continue to watch. And today could be the day. I absolutely believe today could be the day. We don't know what is in the mind of God. Why are all these clues given to us about winter, about Sabbath, about the shortening of the days, which also applies to the winter solstice, about it being winter, okay? Pray that your flight be not in winter or the Sabbath, the shortening of the days. And then we have the connection to the 24th day of the 9th month, exactly written in the book of Haggai. Why are all these clues given if they're not eventually going to lead us to something? I think that there's going to be a time when all the clues and all the understanding is going to add up, and we're going to be able to see where we are and what the timing is. this is why I watch, okay? Because if I didn't believe that, I would not be doing what I do, okay? So today is still so important. Today could still be the day. I want to stay ready. I want to stay encouraged, and I want others who want to be ready for that day and who are watching the signs of the times to understand where we are. Okay? December 22nd is Kislev 24. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.